Ever since Black Ops 6 Zombies came out, the camo grind for guns has been a challenge. However, there's a category of guns that actually makes the camo grind pretty fun. That is the shotgun category. And today I'll be showing you how to get OPAL camo in Black Ops 6 Zombies for your shotguns. The two shotguns in Black Ops 6 Zombies are the Marine SP and the ASG 89. Now I will say both of these shotguns are meta currently in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and these two guns are really good to get started on your camo grind. Both of these shotguns both required to get 2,000 critical kills in order to start the special camos challenge. Today I'll be showing you the best route and method in order to get both of these shotguns to 2,000 critical kills as fast as possible, getting the special camo challenges done, then Mythic Gold, and ultimately OPAL camo. First, we have the Marine SP, and this is likely the first gun you'll be using in order to start this camo grind. So the best method I used in order to get these 2,000 critical kills is hopping on Liberty Falls and obviously making sure that the Marine SP is in your loadout. And since this gun is meta and it's so good pack-a-punch, you can use any field upgrade you want. However, I would advise against using any field upgrades that actually kill zombies. Once you load up to the game of Liberty Falls, you're going to want to instantly turn on the Rampage Inducer. The reason why you want to turn this on is because it makes the early rounds go by really fast. Once you turn on the Rampage Inducer, go to the stairs and up to the apartments and go to the door all the way to the left. If you go to the door all the way to the left, a bunch of zombies will spawn in. This can be free critical kills at the very beginning of the game. The best way to get these critical kills is honestly by quick scoping with the shotgun and aiming at their head, or turning on your crosshair, using hip fire, and aim at their head. You want to have the Rampage Inducer on until the end of the first vermin round. After that, you want to turn it off and follow this route. You're going to want to open up the door to the right, and if you have enough money, open up the door to Speed Cola. Also, if you have enough salvage, upgrade your gun in the arsenal to green right away. Just another side note, while you're playing this game, make sure not to hit the box or do anything to try to get a different gun. You're going to want to stick with your loadout shotgun every single time you play. Now, once you open up the door that leads to Speed Cola, you're going to want to stay here for a few rounds. Just a side note because I didn't mention this before, but both shotguns have a really good attachment that increases the drop rate for salvage. It is the suppressor and is the first barrel attachment you unlock. I believe on both shotguns it is level 6 you unlock it, so I highly recommend leveling up your gun until it's level 6 and putting that suppressor barrel on, because increased salvage leads to your gun being a higher rarity quicker and faster. While you're staying here for a few rounds, for the Marine SP, you're going to want to buy Speed Cola because this gun reloads really slow. This Speed Cola perk will be your only perk until probably round 15, and the reason for that is because you want to save as much money to pack punch your gun. You may have enough money to pack punch your gun twice, but the reason why you want to wait a little bit is because ammo is really scarce in this game. And you don't want to be buying ammo really early in the game, especially for a pack-a-punch gun. Also, what you want to do is in the Speed Cola area, if you go all the way to the top where the zipline is, there will be a sniper buy. You're going to want to buy this sniper. I know I just said don't buy any other weapon, but this weapon is for the free Deadshot Daiquiri. It should be around 9 or 10, and if you're still in the Speed Cola area, it's okay. You can open up the door that leads to the church. In order to get free Deadshot Daiquiri, what you want to do is go to the graveyard and go all the way to the back site where the groundskeeper will spawn. After that, you want to look to the zombie window on the right, and there should be 5 cans on a fence. With the sniper you just bought, you want to shoot those 5 cans consecutively without missing. If you shoot all 5 cans correctly, you should get a free Deadshot Daiquiri. Also, don't worry if you miss, you can wait a couple rounds and you can try again. So the 2 perks before you even pack a punch should be Speed Cola and Deadshot Daiquiri. Deadshot Daiquiri will help you immensely with this camo grind because critical kills, that's Deadshot Daiquiri's perk. And increased critical damage makes getting critical kills way easier. Now that you're progressing through the rounds, once it gets around 15, or honestly when you have enough salvage, make sure to upgrade your shotgun to blue rarity. With your increased salvage, it should be no problem and you should get the blue rarity pretty fast. For me, once I have around 30k, that is when I pack a punch twice, and this often happens probably around 16 or 17, or maybe even around 15 if you get lucky with like the bonus points or double points. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to open up the church itself and pack a punch your shotgun twice. Honestly, if you have the suppressor barrel equipped, it should be really close to getting purple rarity in your shotgun. Me personally, I get my purple rarity around round 16 or 17 with the suppressor barrel, so the ideal situation would be around 16, 17, or even around 18. Going to pack a punch your gun twice with purple rarity with Deadshot Daiquiri and Speed Cola as your 2 perks. If you don't have the suppressor barrel and it's only blue rarity and pack a punch twice, that is perfectly a-okay. The reason why I saved up 30k in order to pack a punch twice is because it gives you leftover money to buy Jug and the second armor plate. So the perks you should be rocking are Speed Cola, Jug, and Deadshot Daiquiri. These are the 3 main perks you'll mainly be using for this camo grind. And the reason why we're playing Liberty Falls and not Terminus is because of that free Deadshot Daiquiri perk. Now that you have your gun pack a punch twice with purple rarity, and you have Jug, Deadshot Daiquiri, and Speed Cola, you're going to want to save up to pack a punch a 3rd time. However, these will be the later rounds and they will get harder. The good thing is that both shotguns are really good at killing the abomination. If you keep shooting its head when it glows, it should fairly be easy to kill the abomination. However, if you're still having trouble, a mutant injection will work. Try your best not to kill as many regular zombies as possible when using the mutant injection. If you use it, kill the abomination and make sure you exit it out once you kill the abomination. For manglers, it's actually stupid easy to kill them with these shotguns. Not just the Marine SP, but also the ASG as well. All you have to do is just aim for its robotic arm. Once you aim for its robotic arm, aim for the body or the head. Once its shield pop off, it should be a very easy kill. Around like round 22 or 23, you should have enough to pack a punch a third time, and you're gonna want to do that. Once you do that, you can buy anything you want in the game, except you still have to save your salvage at this point. Now you have to amass over 5,000 salvage points in order to get your gun to a legendary rating. I got legendary rating around round 25, and I was using the suppressor barrel attachment. If you're not using that, then honestly, for green or blue or purple or orange, whatever round I mentioned, you'll probably get a couple rounds later if you're not using the suppressor barrel attachment. Once you pack punch a third time, honestly, the only perks you're going to want to buy after that is stamina up and quick revive. Now, what you're going to do is train and farm these critical kills. Thankfully, Liberty Falls has some really good training spots, and it's totally up for preference for you because these guns are really good. For me personally, I like training outside the bowling alley, and I find to live the best there. If you're training in the bowling alley around round 31 or 32, you're gonna want to step out of there because it gets way too hectic in there. At this point in the game, it's just farming and getting critical kills. For me personally, it took me around 2 games to get 2,000 critical kills, and once you get to 2,000 critical kills, that's when the camo challenge starts. For the Marine SP, the first camo is to get 300 kills at rare rarity or higher, and the second one is to get 300 hipfire kills. Thankfully, this is a really good shotgun, and it's really easy to get hipfire kills in the first place, and honestly, the majority of your kills are going to be hipfire kills as well. And with the rare rarity or higher, as long as you have the suppressor barrel, which you should have after getting 2,000 critical kills, just follow the same method as earlier and you'll get that really easy. Once you unlock the special camos, that's when the Mystic Gold Mastery camo comes into play. And again, it's get 10 kills rapidly 15 times. This is also really easy. You'll get this without even noticing, honestly. All you have to do is just kill zombies non-stop and you'll eventually get it. So this is really easy. But once we unlock Mystic Gold for the Marine SP, we no longer can work on the shotgun until we complete the ASG. For the ASG is the exact same method you want to follow as the Marine SP, with just a slight few tweaks. Like I said before, you're going to want to turn on the Rampage Inducer, turn it off after the first spider round ends, follow the same pathway as noted before. However, you do not have to buy Speed Cola. Without Speed Cola, the gun still reloads pretty fast, and you should be fine. Buy the sniper, get Deadshot Daiquiri, and save up as much salvage as you can to get the rarities higher and higher for your gun. So another thing I wanted to add, the ASG 89 also has a suppressor barrel, which gives a increased chance of getting salvage. So make sure you have that included as well. Pack a punch around round 15, 16, 17, or 18, around that round range. Pack punch twice, make sure it's a purple rarity, if not, it's okay. And buy Jug, as well as a second armor plate. Then keep grinding until you get enough to pack a punch a third time, and buy whatever perks you want. Specifically, quick revive and stamina. And how to kill the abomination is the same way as you kill it with the Marine SP. Just aim at the head and just spam it. As well as the mangler, just aim for the arm and just spam it. Good thing about this is that this shotgun is semi-auto, so if you have a good trigger finger, it acts like a full auto shotgun. And I must say, it's probably the best gun in the game right now. Once you get your 2,000 critical kills, which took me around 2 games as well for the ASG, then comes the special camo grind, which is a bit different than the Marine SP. So the first camo, you have to get 100 zombie kills while they are affected by your tactical. I recommend doing this the same game you got your 2,000 critical kill with, as you'll most likely be in a high round anyways. And if you're in a high round, you have a lot of salvage. So what you want to do is you're going to buy concussions or shock charges. I honestly personally like shock charges better, but if you're not a high enough level, buy concussions. In your train spot, you're going to train all the zombies until they spawn, and once they spawn, you're going to want to throw your concussion grenade at the train and just shoot. Make sure when you kill the zombies, they have an animation that's going on, whether it be with a concussion or shock charge. Make sure they have an animation where they can't affect you. You can also do this with any tactical like a decoy, but I use shock charges or concussion grenades as it's fairly easy for me. And if you do this in the same game while getting your critical kills, it should be easy peasy. However, the next camo involves going on Terminus and getting 30 parasite kills. In Terminus, you're going to want to follow the same method that we use on Liberty Falls. Once you load up into Terminus, make sure you try to get on the power as quickly as possible. You're also not going to want to buy any perks, not even Deadshot, even though it's in the game. You're not going to want to buy any. Instead, you want to save up as much money as you can in order to pack a punch twice. Once you have all 3 generators open, make sure you get pack a punch open as well. Then what you want to do is try to upgrade your gun as much as you can with the salvage. I personally recommend always keeping a look at your salvage, and once you get 500 or 1,000, make sure to upgrade that to green and blue. Once you saved up enough money, you want to pack a punch twice. I pack punch twice at round 13 with a blue rarity. The reason why you want to pack punch as quickly as possible is because you want these rounds to go as fast as possible, and you want to get the parasite rounds as quickly as possible. After the second parasite round, all you need is a couple parasites and you should get the camo. Now what you want to do is you want to stay in the same game, and you want to get the Mystic Gold Camo Challenge as well, which is the same, which is getting 10 kills 15 times rapidly, and all you have to do is just play the game for that. After you unlock Mystic Gold for the ASG, you can actually work on Opal Camo in that same Terminus game if you want. I personally did, and I got set up. I got Juggernaut, Deadshot Daiquiri, and Quick Revive. Then you want to save up to get your gun pack punch a third time to ASG, and obviously save your salvage to get up to a legendary rating as well. Angler spawn is honestly the same as it is on Terminus and in Liberty Falls. They'll obviously often spawn way more past like round 25. And personally, I like training around where like that trap is, like that Megan Cannon trap, right above Deadshot Daiquiri. That's honestly where I like training the most, as there's an arsenal right there as well in that room. Now for the elite zombie in this map, it is the, I don't even know what it's called, but the shotgun kills it fairly easy as well. Personally, I almost unlocked Opal Camo in this gun at the exact same time. However, I just got caught in the mix and I died like a couple times, which ultimately ended the game. But in that same Terminus map, I unlocked almost 3 camos. I got the last special camo, the Mystic Gold, and I was 19 out of 30 away from unlocking Opal Camo. But since I didn't unlock it, we're going to go back to Liberty Falls, our favorite map. Both shotguns, you're honestly going to want to follow the same method because these shotguns kill manglers pretty fast. Also, as I didn't note in the last video with the launchers, the only thing that counts towards special zombies are manglers, not the abominations. Just keep a note on that. You don't have to waste time trying to kill it with a shotgun. Like if you have a mutant injection or a chopper gunner, you can just kill it really fast and easy and exit out right away, so you don't kill any manglers accidentally. With the special eliminations, obviously I got the ASG really quick and easy because I only had 11 left from that same Terminus game. And for the Marine SP, it took me 30 plus rounds to get the 30 elite zombies or 30 special zombie eliminations, which is fairly typical. And also it's not really that hard because the Marine SP, honestly, both these shotguns are really good and really meta. And once you get 30 special zombie eliminations for both of these shotguns, you should unlock Opal Camo, which looks fantastic on these guns. I hope you enjoyed this guide on getting these camo for these shotguns. And for my next video, I will be doing melees, which honestly is really fun and really underrated to do. And I can't wait for that video to come out. As always, have a good time grinding these camos. And it's been a Bell Guy, and peace.